Crystal Palace. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today's upload is going to be about the up-and-coming fixture, which is an away fixture for the Crystal Palace women away at Vicarage Road, I believe. Yes, I think it's there. Of course, against Watford. And also just a little recap on what happened in the previous fixture, which was not last weekend, it was the weekend before that, at the Valley against Charlton women. Now, I'm going to start there first. For me, I just want to get this off my chest. I've just uploaded another video upon the subject of the fourth official at the Valley. To cut a long story short, my view of a fourth official on the touchline, he or she should be there to facilitate, to assist the referee and their assistant referees on the pitch, working together to enable the match to flow to its course from the beginning to the end. That's what the fourth official should be there primarily to do. Secondly, he should also be there not to be against the manager or both managers on the touchline. He should be there to facilitate them and assist them, to enable them both to concentrate in working with their players, be the ones on the pitch or the ones that are on the bench, or perhaps down the line warming up. The fourth official, in my opinion, was just not properly trained, or he didn't just have a bad day. I mean, I'm keeping this mild, I'm trying to keep it PG. It was atrocious. First of all, in my opinion, Laura Kaminsky pointed out to the fourth official, to him, that the Charlton bench had incorrectly done things as what he was saying that her coaching staff were doing in the first place. And I think furthermore, she probably told him that they were doing it first and more. I mean, he was taking no notice of it. He just completely ignored Laura, and I found that really frustrating. And secondly, he then proceeded to go over there with his little clipboard, with his little bit of paper, with his little pencil, put a little rubber on it, started licking on it, and just making little stupid little notes. That's not the way for a fourth official to conduct himself or herself. It was a gentleman this time. And what he needed to do from the offset is, the moment that he saw something not right on the touchline, he should have went over to the manager, one of them, whether it was the Charlton manager or the Crystal Palace manager, said over there, and just gone over there to one of them and says, look, if you do this again, you're all going in the book. I'm going to go over to the other bench and I'm going to tell them the same. He goes over to the other bench and tells them, look, I've just told the other bench that if this goes on, you're all going on the book. And then you draw a line on it. And then everybody can focus on what's going on the pitch. And nothing more, because nothing else should be of importance. But he didn't do that. He needs retraining, he needs to be retested, and then give him another go. And if he's still failing in his inability to concentrate on what's going on the pitch with the referee, with the officials, with the players, and if he's still not able to have management skills off the pitch, on the touchline, with both of the managers there, then they need to let him go. He shouldn't be anywhere near. I have never been or practiced as a professional referee or as a professional football player, but I've been to enough games in my lifetime as a football fan. And when I see that from an official officiating in that mannerism, I'm thinking, no. So I'm just leaving it there. Right. Throughout the game against Charlton women, I think the Crystal Palace women conducting themselves, they dug in deep, because every time they went away, in my opinion, they didn't let up. They continued and continued to fight on, to say, look, we're not having this. We're going to get one back and we're going to win this game. And that's what I sensed and that's what I felt. But sometimes, with all best purposes and intentions, sometimes it wasn't just one, but a few of the players, sometimes the first touch just didn't land well. And secondly, the referee did not point out. I counted at least 4. There's probably more, because I was actually late to the game, where Annabel Blanchard was not muscled off the ball, but she was fouled. Any other player, any other place, the referee would have given a foul, but he did not give anything to Annabel Blanchard. It took her into the second half for the referee to actually book one of their players. And oppositions know in my opinion, that when they face the Crystal Palace women, is that if you not man mark one or with two, but if you shut down what Annabel Blanchard can do with the ball, then you're halfway there to cause serious problems for the Crystal Palace women's side, and that's what they did. But the referee just like she wasn't watching. One of the fouls, I saw Annabel Blanchard on the floor, sitting on the pitch after she's been chopped up by the opposition at centre half, and she was just like doing this on the grass. Just like, didn't the referee just see that? I mean, like, what has she got in her eyes? I mean, anyway, so that's the thing that I saw on that. I'm pleased that the although we didn't get any points, I'm pleased that the players kept on going, kept on digging hard, and because of the good start that they've had at the beginning of the season, I don't believe for 1 second that Laura and her coaching staff will allow complacency to filter into the side. And I'm intrigued to see. Obviously, I'm not in the training camp where they trained, so I'm intrigued to see at Vicarage Road how they respond as a squad of players. They're all professional football players and they're all professional coaches there, so it'd be interesting to see how they all respond to that. And Charlton were, I think, one place below us when we faced them before kickoff, and I think Watford women, I think they've lost the last 4 or 5 games, but I'm looking for this match at Vicarage Road. My prediction is Watford women 0-0 and Crystal Palace women 2. I don't think it'll be a goal fest. I think it's going to be tough, especially if this storm that's going past is still going on. So for me, my prediction is a 2-0 away win for the Crystal Palace away players. And I want to finish this off quickly. Crystal Palace women are going to be playing at Selhurst Park. Just want to be clear, I have nothing to do with the football club at Crystal Palace. I'm just a football fan. But I cannot urge enough for any Crystal Palace fans or non-Crystal Palace supporters. If you want to go and check out the Crystal Palace women's coaching staff and their players, please go visit the official webpage at Crystal Palace cpfc.co.uk. Because if I say things, I probably might say the wrong information, but they've got all the information there. Go into the news section, or if you don't go there, go all to the tab on the right hand side, select women, and in there you see a lot of stuff. You see links there for the Palace TV and what they've done. You see interviews, you see a lot of stuff. But one of the games that we're going to be facing, that the Crystal Palace women will be facing, will be against Southampton at Selhurst Park. Please go and check it out. Please buy your tickets. We all know what the capacity is at Selhurst Park. I cannot emphasize to you how much I think I feel that Laura Kaminsky, her coaching staff, and all the players at Crystal Palace in the women's side, in the whole squad, that they're putting in the hours and they're putting the time in it. So please go, please visit Selhurst Park on that day, and let's get them. The attendance at the Valley, it was announced just under 1,000. We can do better than that. Come on, Crystal Palace fans out there, get everybody there. You know what the capacity is at Selhurst Park. Let's fill it up. Come on, let's make a statement, Crystal Palace fans. Right, thank you very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C Palace, and I'll catch you up on the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.